Hi, we are Eric and Sarah Schroeder, and we just want to share a little bit of what God is challenging us with during this time.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has kind of stopped everything in its tracks. Life has stopped in its tracks, and we're just kind of trying to find a new normal. We were on spring break with our boys 2 weeks ago, and then during that time, all the schools got canceled, and all our plans got canceled, and we were stuck in the house with two very active boys and no place to go. And I was struggling with knowing what to do with them, and Eric was struggling with not knowing what to expect next. So the first thing we did was make a routine, because at least then, when everything else is changing, we would know what to expect the next hour of the day. And it really helped us for the past couple of weeks until online school started today. And that schedule that was all lovely one color is now into three different colors and very haphazard. And we have to figure a new routine out to function in life. And it kind of reminded us of other times where in our life, where in a moment's notice, our whole world kind of got flipped upside down. And I know many of you have probably experienced that as well, whether it be a death in the family, an unexpected illness or diagnosis, or the loss of a job, or even something as simple as the car breaks down on the side of the road. You know, those things just kind of flip us upside down, and we don't know what to do next. And it's been in those times that I've had to remember that even though everything feels like it's changing and crazy, that God is still the same today as he was yesterday when everything was roses.
Yeah, it's interesting how in those times when things are most challenging and changing and things seem chaotic, that when we look back at them, we see that those were some of the times when we learn the most about who God is and how he is unchanging, how he's wise enough to know exactly what's best in any situation, how he's loving enough to do what's best for us, even if it's not what we see at the time. Now he's powerful enough to act in any situation, act in loving ways. And yet, even though we know these things about God, it seems like when things are chaotic, when things are crazy, we gravitate towards the changing rather than the unchanging. I've spent more time on CNN and news sources these past 2 weeks than I've spent in God's Word and reflecting on who he is and the fact that he is unchanging, that he is constant in all of this. I think that's one of the things I'm most challenged by right now.
Yeah, I was reading in Hebrews just yesterday. Hebrews 13:8 says that Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Jesus has not changed at all. He still is loving and powerful today as he was 2 weeks ago when we were put on lockdown. He is still in charge. He still has a plan. He's still on the throne. And we can trust that he is with us and loving us today, and he will be doing that tomorrow as well.
Absolutely. So this is kind of our challenge for ourselves and for the rest of you, to just focus on the unchanging rather than the changing, to spend at least as much time in God's Word as you're spending on the news, and to learn more about God and who he is during this time.
Yeah, and we look forward to the day that we will see you all in person and give each other high fives and hugs and just be able to love on one another in person. Until then, we'll see you later.